across the rock. Unable to befriend it.
Honest. Okay, roll an animal handling check.
I got a natural 1 for a total of -1.
No!
The rock rolls away from you.
No! There will be much weeping and gnashing of teeth.
No.
As you enter further into the forest, the trees, along with the clouds, start to blot out some of the light, so the surrounding area kind of gives off a dim gray tone. The brightness of the leaves shines through with just a shimmer of dark green that lights up the area around you. But as you move through, you can feel a sort of cold humidity in the air. And to some, it feels like you're being watched. Does anybody want to roll a perception check for me?
After I light a torch, yes.
Okay.
I'm too absorbed in my misery to roll a perception check right now.
There.
I'm
Joke's
too
on you.
stupid
I got a dirty
and
20.
unaware to notice that I feel like we're being watched.
I'd be pretty in tune to it. I guess I'll roll 1 as well, although I don't think I'll be able to beat that. You
What did
said
Bonzo
it was
get?
a natural 20, right? Bronzer.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oh, we tied. I also got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
So as you go further into the forest, you begin to see more creatures kind of following your path. But these creatures have something off about them. There's a wolf that has its front limbs a little bit too long, and its paws a little bit, the toes of its paws a little bit too extended and spread out. There's a fox that crosses the path in front of you, and as it does, it turns around and gives you a human smile.
How much you want to bet
And
they've all been
the-
mutated by radiation and it's actually a Manhattan Project thing?
I'm telling you, man. Alexander went to go see the new Oppenheimer movie, got inspired, and is running D&D.
Uh, and as you get further in, you begin to hear hittering of footsteps and gentle whistling upon the wind.
My torch turns blue.
It is blue.
It is in fact blue.
Faris is going to telepathically communicate an image of footsteps in the mind of Bobbles, and then an image of Faris looking confused.
Bubbles will reply with the bunny we saw and what it actually looked like, along with a shrug.
So from this, you get the image in your head of the rabbit, but its true form being its back paws, where generally it would be off-pedaled, are actually closer to human feet, and its eyes are bizarrely human and tracking you.
I think Faris is more shocked about the fact that this is the first time he used telepathy with this person, and they're just unconcerned.
Telepathy is fairly common. But
yeah,
it's
but
not
that
super
kind of
common.
telepathy is not very normal, where you just do images of things.
Yeah,
It's
that's
typically
fair.
words, not just like flashes of things in your vision. Just like, what? He's gonna need a minute after that one.
All right. So, are you continuing, or do you? What are you going to do at this point?
Okay, so hmm, see, lighting the forest on fire would be a war crime, so I can't do that.
I mean, it's a one shot, so anything's legal right now, you know?
True.
Arthur.
Arthur is gone.
No.
No.
He heard about war crime thing. He's like, man, I gotta get out of here.
I love how he joined whenever you were saying the word war crime.
Maybe it's like summoning a ghost. Every time you say it, they have to go back and ever come forward. So do
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, sorry. The power just simultaneously turned off everywhere in my house for like 3 seconds, so the router turned off. So I'm now using my personal hotspot until the
You're
router
good, bro.
decides, hey, let's work again.
You're
Fair
good, bro.
enough.
So, have any of y'all seen human animals? Or is that just me?
Some things are definitely quite off.
What do you
Yes.
mean?
Petties, can you
Are you
show
talking
him-
about
I got
Tabaxi?
it. I got it. And he's going to project the image of a rabbit with human feet into your mind.
You see a rabbit with human feet.
Can you please
and
remove that image from my memory?
I can put it there, I cannot take it away. Here, let me give you a new one to replace it. And he does the smiling fox.
the one that for me is
That's
significantly
okay.
worse.
Alright, thank you.
The one with a human smile? That'd be
I mean,
terrifying.
Yes, I know.
That's concerning.
Well then, should we just keep moving forward, or should we try to deal with these animals? As I grab my
Yeah.
glaive off my back.
I mean,
As you
Now that I
grab
think about
the
it,
blade, roll a
the
perception
creature
check.
with the human smile reminds me of those videos where it's like some sort of image
Me?
and then they overlay eyes and a mouth on it.
oh wait, hold on, let me pull up a YouTube video. I actually know exactly the one.
Who's rolling perception?
The one who pulled off the glaive.
Alright, that would be me then. I will roll perception.
That video.
Just a flat
Oh
roll.
wait, no, hold on. It's a
I
big
got an
link.
8.
Let me actually get the YouTube video.
I got an 8 on perception.
Your hands, as you pull them off from behind your back, are filled with holes. Irregularly sized, spaced apart, like your hands are filled with maggots. Roll an insight check.
This is not my glaive.
No, you have your glaive in your hands. It's just that your hands are also filled with holes.
Your glaive is in your hands, but your hands are actually maggots.
Okay. Now I'm rolling insight.
Yeah.
I got a 12.
You have the faint recognition that though you can see the holes in your hands and almost the writhing presence every time you move your fingers, you don't actually feel any discomfort, nor do you feel any physical change.
I just smack the hand that looks like it has the holes in it really hard, and then I just walk. Get back to walking.
The holes on your hand disappear as if dispelled by the slap.
Gotcha.
Ooh. Did you get bit by a mosquito?
That's a big spider.
That's a big spider.
I don't like that spider. Looks like a big black spider on the floor.
GM, I would like to smite the spider.
Roll the hit.
I'd like to cast Hunter's Mark on the spider.
I got a 12 to hit the spider.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. That's a solid 10.
Okay. Spider gets hit. As you swing your sword down, it grabs at the side of your sword. Keeping it from slamming into its skull, but still slicing off a piece of the top of it. The spider is what we call ouchie.
Do I see the spider?
Oh, I said
Now
the
then.
spider thing is a complete joke.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So, the further you get into this forest, the less these bizarre happenings seem to happen.
Was it I who left?
Sorry? Sorry?
Sorry, I'll mute. I'm just trying to deal with the
Oh, you're good.
spider.
Yeah, you're good. But the further you go in, the less these odd happenings occur.
I'm going to pull out my
For a
Moon Touch
few-
rapier just to be able to see a little better.
For a few of you, while you're walking through this forest, your ears begin to ring with a piercing sound, as if you're suddenly struck with a mild set of tinnitus. And as it clears, you all notice that the forest, as you continue walking, is absolutely silent.
I'll start whistling as I'm walking.
What do you...
If I'm
You got a freestyle
physically
whistle.
able to, then yes.
You got a freestyle
Oh.
whistle right now.
I know, it's
That good, or do I have to keep going?
Very good. Now, after about 3 minutes of doing that in the quiet of the forest, you hear something begin to whistle back at you.
I'm going to look in the direction of where that's coming from.
You see nothing.
Okay, boys. I'm not the only one hearing that, right?
No,
I thought it was just an echo. Isn't it?
It typically doesn't have
Is it
this
still
much of a
whistling
delay,
as I'm
does
talking?
it?
Yes, it is. It does not stop whistling after you've stopped.
You know,
I'm gonna roll intelligence quick.
maybe we should get a move on and possibly start running.
I think you may be right, but in some aspects I don't think we should. If it is something that may be provoked, running may cause it to act quicker.
I'll use divine sense. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought. Yeah, I'll use
Oh, okay.
Divine Sense. Uh. So. Celestial Fiend Undead, that is within 60 feet of me, that is not behind total cover. I know where it is.
Okay, there are no celestials, fiends, or undead within 60 feet of you. However, as soon as you tap into your divine sense, about 10 miles ahead of you, you see a blinding light, as if all of divine energy has been collected there. As
Well, if
well
it's
as
blinding,
that,
I'll close my eyes and then keep walking towards it.
fair. As well as that, on the right-hand side, along the Red Ridge Mountains, you see the faint haze of almost the scent of fiend throughout those mountains.
Okay. I'll say, there's a lot of divine stuff ahead of us, and there appears to be evil in the, what were they called? Red something mountains?
The Red Ridge Mountains. The red, and it's a ridge.
What, sorry?
They're the Red Ridge Mountains.
Red Ridge, okay. And there appears to be evil in the Red Ridge Mountains. I'm saying this as I'm walking forwards with my eyes closed.
If you don't
Well,
mind me
towards the light
asking,
with my
why
eyes
are
closed.
you covering your eyes?
Because the light, the divine light ahead is very bright.
Oh, crap. We're in a Call of Cthulhu campaign, aren't we?
Whenever you say the divine light ahead is bright, what does that mean?
It means there's a lot of divine energy there, I think would be the word.
On a scale of someone is praying to, oh man, they stole a god, what are we talking about here?
Oh man,
It
they
looks
stole
like
20
they
gods.
stole a few gods.
Okay, oh man, they stole a few gods.
Okay, question.
How much?
You go ahead, Bobbles.
Can you smite a god?
How much are we getting paid for this?
That was my question too, yes.
You all are getting paid?
I hope so.
The
You have to
cult of
find out if
Artemis
you can
has
smite a god.
What's the cult doing?
for your participation in this project, but it is mostly due to what is able to be found out. So if it's just a normal town with nothing dangerous in it, then it's going to be not as much money as if there was something dangerous and you risked your lives to get that information to them. Then they're going to pay you a significantly more amount of money.
The cult of Artemis basically just said, if it's nothing special, you're getting paid in exposure. Good deal. Well, at least we know
But
we're
it's-
going to
but
be
it's
getting
not-
paid a lot. Is the whistling still occurring?
I thought I heard a horse, but it was a door.
The whistling has silenced. But yes, you did hear a door. In the middle of the forest.
Gotcha.
Wait, the whistling just all of a sudden stopped?
Yes. As you were talking, it stopped without anybody noticing. So now you're still stuck in abrupt silence.
I'm going
Were you guys
to
following me when I
snap-
was walking, or did you stop and I had to yell back to you?
Oh, we
'Cause I
stuck
never
with you
stopped
because
walking.
just in case we had to start running, I need to be nearby. So then I could grab you by the shoulder and say,
Gotcha.
we're going.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
Faris is going to snap his fingers and see if there's any return sound back from that.
Snap
No.
your fingers?
There is no returning sound from you snapping your fingers.
Do you
What is
just,
your-
like, straight up break one of your fingers, or...?
No, like he snapped.
Oh, snap! Snapping. I was thinking snapping the bone in one of your fingers. Damn,
I
I'm
don't need this stinky.
stupid. There we go.
Not trying to break out a handcuff snap. More like I am inevitable Thanos. Like, two different kinds of snap.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But you get no return from that.
I'm going to look behind and see if there's any wandering eyes.
Roll perception.
No problem. We're going to ace it this time, aren't we? Nah, we got a 10.
Yeah, you get the uncomfortable feeling, but you don't visibly see any eyes behind you.
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
Since we're
I don't
looking
know,
around,
this
can I
is
make,
fairly
can I make a
normal
quick
walk
check
already.
for rocks? Please.
Care to repeat?
Since we're stopped and looking around for a minute, can I make a cursory glance for any rocks in the area?
Yeah, sure, go for it, man.
Cool. What I roll?
Alexander,
Nature. Yes.
are you home?
Yes, I am.
I got a 4.
Nice.
You got a 4 for what?
For nature.
Oh, you do not find any rocks.
Man. Disappointing.
Can I look for, like, a small rock on the ground?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, nature, I'm assuming, or...?
Yep, that's nature.
Okay. I have a -1.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay. You find a small reddish rock.
As I'm walking forward, I'm gonna start doing the exact same whistling I was doing before while kicking the rock in front of me.
Okay. Again, as you're walking, about 3 minutes into your whistling, you hear whistling repeat back to you.
Is it the same whistling though?
No. It's a slightly altered pitch. As if something was trying to copy his whistling and was just doing a little bit off from what he was doing.
Is it from the same direction as before?
No, it's a little bit further forward this time.
Okay, we might wanna zip it. Just try to get over here. Last thing we need is to be fun.
I think that what you guys need to do is start moving along. You see
rocks.
the same man from before, clothed in a kind of tainted green cloak with a brooch that pins it together that looks like a dark black rose, standing amongst you. And he seems pretty advocate for let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm not opposed.
If we start moving, I will follow along.
Do we know anything about this dude, really?
You haven't asked him any questions.
Sir, do you have any rocks on you? Wouldn't happen to have any with you, would you?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Yes, Dad.
disappointing.
2 or 3. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
I'm Gondrin.
How do we
I
know
was
you
hired-
again?
You don't. I was hired by the Cult of Artemis as one of their past participants. I've moved on to other things.
So why should we listen to you?
Because judging by your activities in the area, I get the feeling you don't know what's going on.
If it's something alive, I'll smite it.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, I continue walking forward.
Gondrin also continues walking forward, having seen you do exactly what he suggested.
Oh. Like I'm continuing
I
walking
guess I
towards
will
the
go.
town center. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
After another 2 hours of walking and miscellaneous mishaps, you eventually reach the end of this forest and you enter into a subtle clearing. In this clearing, there is a small village built from the ground with imported wood that's been stained. It looks like a very quaint village. There's people walking around. There's a group of people, like the group of people that just came in with supplies are beginning to trade with others, and the others are beginning to bring out stuff like gems and precious items, different fruits that are rarely found. And overhead, it seems overcast, like it's a storm, but in the town, it seems like quite a temperate temperature. It doesn't seem too hot or too cold. It's let's say like 65 degrees. It's a very nice, quaint village, and it doesn't seem like anything is necessarily out of the ordinary.
Nothing necessarily by just
So
looking
it's
around
Pandora?
in general.
Nothing necessarily by looking around in general.
But what if we look deeper?
You can try.
Yes, I
Make a
would-
perception check.
I will.
Okay.
Indeed, I will also join them in perception.
Okay.
I fail,
22.
as I got an.
And I'll do something after their perception.
So you
I got a
you get
nat
a
1.
you have a net one. You see a bunch of people being very happy. Otherwise, whoever. What was your role again? I'm sorry. Arth, what was your role?
22.
22. So you see that there is no one here who has, like, it does not look like anybody has washed their clothes in this area. It looks like their hair is trimmed up and proper, that they seem very, like, the houses and the buildings are very pretty, but they're not clean and prim and proper. They're just built wooden houses. They're rough. The people who are here and are walking around seem to be dressed in such a way as if they just got there.
I'm going to go up to one of the ones that I see, and I'm going to ask them. Do you mind if I ask how long you've been here?
Oh, yes, of course. We just got here this morning.
And why did you decide to come?
Well, we were sent as an envoy by the Church of Soul.
So you
Coming
were
in to
also an
bring-
envoy.
Well, yes, but we were sent to bring not necessarily goods, but just more people coming to meet with the group here. But it's interesting. I think they might have been out. We haven't been able to find them.
Indeed, very interesting. I would have expected to meet them here as well. I mean, they did ask us to come and bring things, so you would think they would be here upon our arrival.
Do you have any idea where they might have went?
I was coming to ask you the same question.
Well, so I don't think that they would have gone onto either of the mountains. You see, well, so Red Ridge, if you don't know, is on fire. Basically, the rocks there are so hot that it'll melt the shoes right off your feet.
Duly
And
noted.
I've heard that there are demons in those mountains. There's a town. It's Flint, up in those mountains, and there you have to be very careful. You actually have to import your own stone just to walk on. But if you're not careful there, then there are demons who will enter into the town and steal you away. It's almost like a possession. It's bizarre. It's interesting.
So if not those mountains, then where would they have gone?
Well, I can't see them going up to the Sawtooth Mountains either. So the only choice is for them to go into the woods, or maybe they're off on a group job or something. I'm not entirely sure.
It can't be that they're on a group job. They wouldn't have brought us here if they would have been gone like that. They would have
Well,
delayed
to
us.
be fair, we might have been early, or the Church of Soul might have been uninformed.
Can we see what time it is?
Right now it's about 6 o'clock.
It's
Closer to
prime
7
time,
now.
baby.
Closer to 7 now. And it's starting to get a little bit darker.
Going to gather back with the group.
Hey, Alexander.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna use another divine sense.
Okay. Roll a wisdom save.
Alright. Nice. I got a +3 to this. That's my proficiency bonus, and only my proficiency bonus. That's a 10.
Okay. So, as you use your divine smite, you feel like
Sense.
you're looking. Sorry, as you use your divine sense, you feel like you are looking into the sun. Everything around you is bright. And as you do that, it feels like the light itself is searing into your retinas. Roll a
I'll
Constitution.
close my eyes, but will I had... Yeah, that's fair. But then... Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
20 plus 2.
Then you're fine. As you close your eyes immediately after the bright flash of what you saw, you almost see this image of a face, gaunt and drawn out, with its jaw hanging loose on the back of your eyelids. But as you keep your eyes closed, the image fades into the darkness.
When I was looking, could I tell exactly what it was? If it was celestial, fiend, or undead, which I find unlikely.
It's celestial.
Okay, I assumed. Alright, I'll inform the others about what I saw, I guess, then.
Go for it.
So,
Alright, That was very bright. This place is still emanating with the same amount of divine energy as it was before. And, like, everything. The houses, the ground, the air itself is emanating with this light. And when I closed my eyes so I didn't go blind, I saw a face with its jaw hanging down loose. Although that was probably just my imagination.
I'm sorry, did you say a loose hanging jaw? As I finally returned back from talking to that one person.
Yes, I did. Why? Does that mean something to you?
Maybe. Where did you say
Elaborate
this?
on maybe, please.
Another time, another place. Where did you say this was coming from?
Everywhere.
like, right where we're standing.
Yup. The ground, the air, the buildings, everything.
Hmm. Can Bobbles do another look around now that
Yeah, go ahead.
heard the... Okay. That's a 25.
With a 25, you see the people here do not seem to fit their surroundings. Like, they just arrived, and it doesn't look like any of them had been over here for over a day. But there's well over 200 people in the town. Well enough to fill up the town with people.
But every single person looks like they haven't been here more than a day?
Yes.
Hmm. You reckon these are all missionaries or whatnot? Envoys?
Have to be. Like, there's no way they've been here for more than a day, of course, so... But... Why are they gathering so many people?
Maybe there are some very valuable rocks here.
Hmm.
You know, I find your fascination with
That could be a
rocks
good
most
reason.
admirable in this time of confusion.
May I offer you an egg in this trying
No
time?
eggs, only rocks.
Well, isn't an egg just a edible rock?
An egg is an organic rock.
As you're discussing, a bolt of lightning strikes at the back edge of the town. Deeper into the forest, to be sure, but striking near enough that you can hear the thunder rolling about 15 seconds later.
Well, can we pinpoint where the lightning was?
Absolutely. It was about 3 miles south of the town,
Where did we come from?
the north.
Oh, crap, okay. Well, we're not doing much.
Well, then,
Just standing here.
we're going there,
talking
right?
about.
If there are rocks there, I will definitely go.
Well then, Urkis. Or not Urkis, sorry, what's your character's
Dwayne.
name? Well there, Dwayne. Let's be on our way on the hunt for rocks and lightning. And then I start walking towards
Very
it.
well.
Pyloris? Is that your name? Pyloris?
Who?
Not Pyloris. I'm trying to remember your character's name.
Uh,
I think I got confused you with Mecha's game.
Ferris?
Felice.
Fedis. Fedis, do you want to go as well, or should we look around some more? See exactly why they're all here.
I feel as though it would be best if we stick with them for a couple reasons. One, if they find themselves in any trouble, they might need some extra muscle. And two, if what he saw was centered in this town, I don't want to be here whenever everything goes down.
Fair enough. Let's go.
Where are you going?
We're following.
They're following the
Dwayne?
leader.
Okay.
Yes, Dwayne.
As you go deeper into the town, it looks like the further you go in, the more strange the construction. As in, the buildings, the further you enter into the town, seem to be cobbled together as if they were previously destroyed and were rebuilt.
Oh. Is there anything big at the middle of town as we go past it?
Not really. Nothing necessarily at the center of town that would be peculiar or interesting.
Oh.
However, it does start to rain.
Well, there goes my torch. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
how
no
long does it
problem.
take us to walk to where the lightning struck?
Probably 20 minutes.
Oh, alright. Sounds good to me.
What do we see around where the lightning struck?
The results of
Are
a
there any
lightning
rocks?
strike. Yes, there's a rock.
We found one.
Our mission is complete.
Hey Dwayne. Hey Dwayne.
Yes.
Hey Dwayne.
Hello.
Look. As I point to the rock,
Beautiful.
Did we really come all the way out here for a rock?
Of course. I would travel the ends of the earth.
of course we did.
About
It's
a single rock.
Does this one speak?
Better than...
Do I hear anything? Do I need to
No,
roll?
you do not hear anything.
That's sad. No, I don't think it does.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That it is.
You. Sorry.
You continue.
You hear something in the town that sounds like a shriek. followed by another scream. And as the rain gets thicker, it sounds like there's more fear in the town. But again, it's about 20 minutes to get back into town from where you are at the moment.
What if we dash the whole way back? We were
10 minutes, because that's half.
What if we double dash all the way back?
okay. Hear me out. What if we pulled out a jeep?
Do it. I dare you. I have dinner
Hear
to
me out.
eat.
Who's the smallest one of us?
I have dinner to eat.
Hear
Hurry
me
up.
out. Who's the smallest
Okay,
one of
okay.
us?
We. I'm technically the smallest. Not by height,
Are you
not
the
by width.
lightest?
No, probably not.
Who is the smallest and lightest of us all?
My brother in Christ, I have food to eat.
Okay, okay.
Then do what I do. Eat while DMing. Do that every session.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna
Enjoy
look at
the food.
Faris, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Parth, how small and light is your character?
He's thin, but not small. 5'10" is not short.
But is he light?
Nah, not really.
But is he light?
Like I said, not really.
Damn. Alright, none of us are light. Alright, we're just gonna book it. We're just gonna, like, run fast.
Yeah.
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 We shall
Okay.
run back.
Yeah.
Booking it to the town. As you book it into town, you begin to see more and more red splotches
Oh, shit.
as you run. Some of your feet steps into a puddle, and when you lift it up, it feels like it's sticking to the ground. But as you lift it, it's more like slightly dried blood on your foot as you are running. And as you enter into the town, you see some of the buildings are in flames, whereas others
It's
are.
raining.
Hmm?
It is raining, so.
It is raining, but what doesn't help it? What doesn't help it is that all throughout the streets are dead bodies. Some with there's one dead body in particular where its head is on one side of the street, and strung across it is all of the entrails throughout it, across to its body on the other side of the street.
Long range tetherball.
Indeed, there are people without limbs,
Is there
crying
any
out for help.
breathing people?
Yes, there are, but they are so horribly disfigured that there is probably no chance that they will recover.
I'd try to use medicine on the one closest to me. What little I
for it.
can.
Go for
Okay.
it. You are
Okay, I
actually
got a
going to
9.
get. You're going to get the help action, so that gives you advantage, and you're going to use his addition, so plus 10.
Okay, roll d20, so plus. So first one is
Advantage
a 22,
with plus
second
10.
one is 23. Woo!
23. Is that for you or with the plus 10?
That would be with the plus 10 rolling for advantage.
Okay, so you get a 23. You kneel down and begin to help him, but as you're helping him, it feels like there's more blood than can be stuffed back into him, one might say, or to be held into him. And the person that you're working on grabs your arm and tells you to run.
What is it?
Run. 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 And you hear him take in a deep breath before not breathing out again.
Can we
Bobbles
hear
looks
anything in the
to-
town except for screams, flames, and rain?
You start to hear laughter.
I run immediately towards the laughter.
Roll a con save.
I'm slowly stepping away
All
from
right.
the direction of the laughter.
Yeah, Bobbles is as well. He is he is watching to see what happens to Jack Skellington. Or Jack. Or
Sellington.
Sellington. Forgot he was an insurance agent.
Yes. I got a 4 on the con save.
Oh no.
You should have said, like, good neighbor, State Farm is there. You would have been fine.
Roll me 2d8.
2d8? Alright. Roll. That's 4 in total. Both of them got a 2.
As you run towards the laughter, you see a gulf of black flame lick up towards you, and as you step into it, it clings onto your arm, and it begins to burn. You take 4 fire damage, and the fire is stuck to your arm.
Ooh. Fire fist. As I continue to run towards the laughter.
You're going away or towards the laughter?
Towards the laughter.
Okay. You too roll a Constitution save.
Do I see that his arm is on fire?
17.
Okay. I'm sorry?
I got a 17 con save.
Okay. On a 17, you take 1d8.
Okay. That works.
Is it clear that he's getting burned by something?
Yes. It's clear that whenever they approach this area, black flame licks up as if to greet them.
I'll continue to run towards the black flames, but I'll use 10 points of my lay on hands pool to bring me back to full health.
Okay.
Is he running towards the center of town by chance?
Close to it, center of town and to the left.
Okay.
You see as you get closer to the laughter, this group of creatures that are about human sized, but are formed of the same black flame that is licking up to greet you. They look similar to that, with bright white eyes that contrast the rest of their flaming bodies.
All right.
And as you approach, they all turn their heads to stare at you.
That I knew it was
Do we
Gone
see
the
this?
second I saw it. All right, but yeah, I love how you used Gone for that. But yeah,
Yeah, I did. It's the only thing that I could
continue
find
to
that had
run
that kind of
towards.
conversation.
That's fair.
continue to run towards them.
I continue to run towards them, and as soon as any of them get within 10 feet of me, or I get within 10 feet of them, I'm swinging.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check.
Do we see
Sorry,
this happening by chance?
Sorry?
Do we see this happening by chance?
How close are you to him? Did you run after him?
No.
No? Then you don't see any of it.
Okay.
Do we still see
I
him,
got
though?
4 on the deck save.
You got what?
4.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna die.
You see one of them with its head turned towards you, opens its mouth, and out of it spews this black flame in a cone that envelops you. Go ahead and roll 1d10.
Okay. I could, in all honesty, yeah, never mind. Alright. Anyways. 1d10 damage, that's 7.
And then plus 4.
Plus 4, that's... Frick D&D Beyond, it decided to crash on me. I'll reload and I'll deal the 4 damage as soon as it decides to work. Keep...
So can we still see Jack?
No.
Not at the moment. He's turned a corner.
Did we see him on fire?
running towards.
You're running towards who?
Continue running towards the flaming things.
Okay. How much damage did you take?
I took 11 in total.
Go ahead and make a constitution save for me.
Okay.
Pedis, should we follow or...
I hate
13.
to have to, but
Okay.
we don't get paid if we don't figure
You
this
took
out.
another 1d8 of damage as the flame on your arm grows bigger with the contact of the other flame.
Okay. Oh, 1 on damage. Nice.
Now you are within range of them.
Oh, alright. I'm gonna swing at the one that I'm within range of using my glaive.
Okay.
How many...
Uh,
Actually, no, I can't ask that.
I'm going to... I'm going to start by using a break smite, though.
Okay.
Alright, then I am going to swing with my glaive. I'll roll to hit here.
Okay.
That there is a dirty 20 to hit, as I'll use my channel divinity to give plus 10.
That hits.
There's a dirty... Alright. I will then use a first level smite will do. Probably. I doubt it'll die, but still. I have no idea how strong these things are. Heh. Alright. So then... add 2d6 and 2d8. So then... 6 slashing damage and 19 radiant damage. For
Okay.
a total of 25.
You hear the creature that you hit scream as you slash it across the chest, and it begins boiling over at the chest until suddenly
it begins hissing. And as it hisses, it seems to grow bigger, as if swelling. I want you to make another dexterity save.
I will say, as point of interest,
Nice, it's a bomb. That's an 18.
real quick point of interest,
What, sorry?
just discussed with Bobbles whether or not we should follow after, and I said it seems like we should. So I believe we're going to begin pursuit.
Wasn't able to hear you.
Yeah,
So
they
that's
were
why I
trying to
was
do the
saying-
combat damage and all that, so I wasn't able to be heard.
Sorry, Par.
No, you're good. I understand. I'm just saying, like, we are talking about possibly joining into the fight. Just
Okay.
wanted to make sure that you knew about that.
Sounds good. So, this creature explodes, and you succeed on your saving throw.
So I take
Have you
half,
still take-
I'm assuming?
Yeah. So roll. Yeah, you roll half for 1d10, and then take half damage.
Okay. I rolled a 2, so that's 1 damage.
Okay.
Unless, is it plus 4 here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then I take 3 damage in total because of an extra 2, because it's plus 4 halved, I'm assuming.
Yep. So, you brunt this explosion, and another one of these creatures cries out. And as it screams, it seems like the mountains behind them ripple with a black flame. Now, I want everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
So then,
19. Woo.
That's a solid 5.
20.
Ooh,
nice.
nice.
Is that everyone?
I
there's only
believe so.
4 of us, so I think we're missing Bronzo.
Oh, I got 19. Testing?
Oh, again,
Yeah.
yeah, that's everyone.
All right. So,
We can hear you.
Okay.
top of the order. Go.
Am I top of the order?
That would be Parth with the 20. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, just making sure. Didn't want to step in front of the monsters if they were top of the order. Yeah, curiosity is going to get the better of him, and he's going to start running in the same direction in which he just saw Jack go.
Okay. I'll say that that's within 30 feet.
Alright.
So you run upon this battlefield where Jack is facing off against now 2 of these flaming black individuals.
Alright. Do either of them look hurt whatsoever?
No.
Okay, so this is fresh foes. Got it. Got it. Okay. I am going to start by using a walloping arrow or a walloping bolt inside of my crossbow.
Okay.
14 to hit.
That misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, I had a feeling it would. Well, then I'm going to, upon that happening, I'm going to go ahead and just pick the one that I fired at and cast Hunter's Mark on it.
All right.
All right.
You see as the burning red sigil of a crosshair is etched into its chest.
Good deal.
Sorry, internet troubles again.
Ah, it happens.
Yep, that's everything I can do.
Okay. Next in the turn order.
I believe that would be me.
Yep, that's you, Bronzo. We got a 20, 19, 18, and a 5.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright, so Bobbles is also gonna is gonna catch up with Felice and see what's going on before doing anything. And I assume he sees the two guys as well.
Mm-hmm.
He is gonna and seeing Jack essentially 1v2ing these guys, he's gonna yeah, he'll activate Rage
Okay.
and Paris. You see as Bobbles grows to grows to around 10 feet tall.
And you were hiding this the entire
Yeah.
time, Short Stack?
I told you, only short in certain aspects.
I thought you meant other things.
And how close are the I'm gonna call them demons? How close are the demons?
Within 10 feet. Sorry.
Okay, I'm able to make the distance without using dash. Seeing one of them has a crosshair on his chest, its chest, I'm going to smack it with a war pick.
Okay.
I assume a 23 hits.
Sweet. I'm pretty sure 23 hits too.
Alright, and I do... Dang! Only 5 damage.
Okay.
5 piercing damage to be specific.
You see as this creature too begins to bubble up as you stab it into your pick into it.
Alright, I'll give it another smack for good measure. Alright, I assume a 20 hits.
I'm sorry?
I assume 20 hits.
A 20 does hit.
I'm gonna aim for the other creature as well. Like I'm gonna yank this one out at them,
Okay.
trying to see if I can hit it on the way back.
Okay.
And this does 6 damage.
You hit it, but it doesn't. It doesn't explode. It's stabs into its chest and it kind of looks at you. Meanwhile, the one that you initially hit begins to bubble, froth even. Roll a dexterity save.
with advantage because I can see it.
Am I also close
23.
enough to make this save?
And 6.
I mean, yeah, sure, go for it.
Yeah, I got a 23.
You
Okay, just one.
make the save, you take half damage. Roll a 1d10 plus 4, and then
1d10 plus 4.
Or take full
Plus
damage?
4.
I got a
Rounding
5.
down. Rounding down.
Yes.
Plus 4. So that'll be 13 divided in half, so 6. Okay.
Damn, 13 hurts.
Well, 13 divided in half.
I failed the save.
Oh. Did you
I
get
got
13?
a 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I took 13.
As that one explodes, who's next in the turn order?
Me.
What'd you get in it?
I got 18.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. The one last one that has yet to explode but is still but has been hit once.
Yeah.
I will move up to, so I'm 10 feet away from it, because then I can reach as glaive, and I'll swing.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll to hit.
I'll take a -5 penalty to the roll to deal an extra 10 if that's fine,
That's fine.
because I have Great Weapon Master, which allows me to do that.
Okay.
And then with a -5, I got an 18.
That does hit.
Okay. I'll use. I won't use a smite. I got a 17 damage in total.
As you hit it, it strikes and it begins bubbling at you. And as this happens, it screams out once again before roll a athletics check.
Athletics. Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics.
That's something I got a 22. Athletics.
Okay. It did not get a 22. So it reaches out for you and you knock its arms away as it begins bubbling over in your direction and then it explodes. Everyone within 10 feet, roll a dexterity save.
Alrighty, you got it.
Am I in that radius?
I don't think you are.
I have a bad feeling that I might be.
I
though.
don't believe he is based off of how we've moved. Because it's the one furthest from. Ooh.
Got a 12.
Hey,
23.
does Bronzo save with 12?
Bronzo does not save.
I'm fine. I'm a barbarian.
23
take-
for me.
Also,
That saves.
I would hope so. Because if not, we're all in trouble.
Oh yeah. Turns out
alright, well then, Bronzo, do you want to roll the damage or should I?
I can roll. Wait, I thought we rolled separately.
I thought it would be a big thing of damage, and he was just having me roll the damage I was taking initially, because I was the only one taking it.
Oh. Okay.
That was the
do
assumption
you
I
want-
was under. If I'm incorrect, then I'm incorrect.
I don't think so. That all works.
So we do separate?
Alright, then do you want to roll or should I?
I guess I can roll.
Damage separate or together? Okay.
Alexander, do you want the damage separate or together?
Separate.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will
Oh.
go as though it's separate.
So what do
What
we
are we
roll?
rolling?
Oh.
Assuming you're all.
For what?
Taking 7 in total.
The 10-foot AoE we all had to dodge.
Oh yes, you had to roll a dexterity save.
Yeah, we did the save. We're needing to know the damage.
Yeah,
Right, that's-
damage is 1d10 plus 4.
1d10 plus 4, yes.
1d10.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
1d10 plus 4.
Oh man, why do I have to roll good on these?
Got 6 damage.
Damn,
Again.
that's painful.
14
part.
halved. So I took 7.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I can endure 7. I'm a ranger blood hunter. I can take 7.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a single heal. I don't have a single healing spell.
Min-maxer whenever he realizes that he
He's
hasn't min-maxed
relying-
right.
I wasn't taking into account the fact that saving throws exist, so my guy has like a 17 AC with Shield of Faith, so he can have like a 19 AC easy. But he doesn't really do well in those saving throws.
See, originally mine was the opposite. It's like maximize saving throws, literally 0 armor.
Oh, well, I will use the last 15 points in my lay on hands pool to heal myself.
Go for it.
Does initiative end or no?
I'm sorry?
Does
Initiative.
initiative
Is
end?
initiative over after that last one, actually? I should ask.
The initiative does not end.
Okay, then I cannot heal myself, as I used my action already, and lay on hands is an action if I am correct.
Oh, I see. As you begin
Is
talking,
So, do you all think there are more?
I feel like
as you see behind the forest, towards the mountains that you're facing, you see the red, brackish rock glimmer with black flame, almost covered in it, as the rain hits the rock. You can see it trailing down to the edge of the mountains, and then from the edge of the mountains you can see, visible against the trees, thorns begin wafting out of the flame.
I have a feeling that over there answers our question.
Oh, Fiji. Well,
So are we able to do things right this second, or are we going through initiative as it was previously?
You are allowed to do things at this point, but it will be until the monster reaches you, which is in 15 seconds.
Okay, I will quickly do the lay on hands,
Okay.
and then I will throw a javelin at the monster.
Okay. The forms kind of waft at the edge of the mountain, and you throw a javelin at it, and it enters through one of them and pierces them, and they stumble back into the flame, only to drag the javelin out of their chest. They twist it and lick it against the flames as if to enchant it, and then throw it back at you.
look.
Does a 21 hit?
Sadly, that does.
Okay. A javelin is 1d4, yeah?
A javelin is 1d6,
Okay,
and then it's strength based.
got it. So, you are struck, you take 5, 7. You take 7 points of javelin damage, and then you take an additional 4 points as the flame pierces into your chest and begins to burn at the flesh.
7 points of wind damage. Nice. Alright. I'm still in double digits, luckily.
Guys, we should probably leave.
You
Like
see that these
now?
creatures. You see that these creatures are standing at the edge of the mountain. They're not coming any closer. Roll it. Who has the highest perception?
Definitely me. +7.
Not me.
Okay.
No,
So
you barely
you-
beat me.
You see two things. Or go ahead and roll a perception check.
Okay. Can I just use my passive?
Yeah.
Oh, I get a 17.
Okay. So for one, you see the man in the green cloak sitting on top of one of the buildings. Following that, you see him point to something, and you can feel trembling upon the ground through your feet. It's
I'm attacking.
paced
I'm
almost.
I lost you for like 30 seconds there.
Sorry. The first thing you see is the individual in the green cloak sitting on top of a building, and he points. And as he does, you begin to feel trembling on the earth below you, as if something large was stepping in your general direction.
Where is he pointing towards? North or south? East or west?
East, away from you, behind
Go
you even.
east. We shall go. Oh wait, we're looking at west, aren't we?
Yes, west is in the flaming mountains.
I turn looking east and run.
You see, as you turn east, a huge person. Not even a person. They're too disfigured to be a person. You see a monstrosity with a head too small for its body and shoulders lumbering to each side of it. Its arms long enough to grab a house and crush it, with two smaller arms forming underneath those arms. Its
Those
legs
biceps stuff, right?
lumbered and long. One of its arms is covered in chain that seems to be wrapped around, initially built as a restraint for it, but now used as some form of weapon. And it growls as it walks towards you, utterly defiant.
I stop moving. Yup, nope, even I'm not stupid enough to fight that one. And then I start running back away from town towards where the lightning was.
As you run, it takes its foot and stops. How far are you away at this point? I would say you're running towards the area you were going to before. Are you
Yes.
Are you action dashing?
I would be action dashing, yeah.
Okay, so that's 60 plus 60. You're 120 feet away. Okay. He
Okay.
stomps in the ground, and those who are looking, he stomps in the ground, and a massive form of rock shoots up into his hands. He takes it and runs back and leans one of his arms back, his triceps held by the smaller arm, and then launches it at the group that is standing next to the Red Ridge Mountains. He is going to roll to hit. That's 14 plus 9. How does a 23 hit for each of the people in that group?
A 23 for to hit our group.
Yes.
It would hit me.
I don't think there's
I don't think
anyone
it
in the
would
group
miss.
that it won't hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're
You
only
would definitely
level
hit me.
5s.
You see this rock travel towards you, and it slams into the ground right before you and scatters. I want you each to take 8 damage.
What type of damage?
Bludgeoning.
And it is 4. So this guy got 1 eye or 2 eyes?
This guy has 2 eyes.
Okay, darn. I was hoping it was a Cyclops.
You can see its skin is rock hard, but also frosted, as if it has come from a very, very cold place.
Bobbles will yell out, casting thaumaturgy, and making his voice louder, will yell out, "What do you want?"
Your flesh.
Wait, did he say your flesh?
Yes.
Your flesh.
Okay, Bobbles will start running.
I don't know. I'm pretty attached to my flesh. I'm gonna head out too.
Yeah. Actually, before Bobbles starts running, he will actually pick up Fadis because he runs faster.
You can see as he's beginning to chase you that the chain on his arm unravels and he grabs the edge of it and begins whirling it. And as he's running after you, it begins crushing buildings in its wake.
How fast is this guy going?
He has a speed of 40 feet. And he...
Good. He is not outpacing me.
Good. As you near the forest, I want you to roll a perception check.
Fadis is with me.
Ooh.
If that does anything.
I want to roll perception check too.
You guys can
being
roll with it. You guys can all roll if you want.
Yes.
Are you guys running towards the forest or waiting?
23.
15.
Okay. You rolled a 23. You see something strange at the edge of the forest. You see a large conglomeration of misshapen creatures, all staring at you running towards the forest. Their eyes look predatory, hungry, and disturbingly human. You can see wolves with human hands gripping and walking along the path. Most of these creatures are predators, but there are a few that are elk and deer, with their jaws hanging loose, and their antlers made of human bone. All of them staring at you as if hungry for you. Gonzo, in your mind, you hear something say, "Come in. Come into the forest. Come in." And you seem to trust this voice inside of your head.
They're telling me to come in. I don't really have much. We don't have much time. Say we go.
I'm going to
He's asking.
tap onto Bobbles, and I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good. And say, "What does your heart tell you?" Protection from Evil and Good, I'm going to mention, can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed?
Yes. By
Who are you
aberrations,
casting it on?
celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. I'm casting it on Bobbles. Because he's carrying me, so there's no reason for me to have to worry about changing direction.
Wait, can you repeat what that protects against?
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
As well as cannot be charmed or anything, right? Someone under protection from evil and good can't be charmed either, can they?
Only by those things.
Okay.
Yeah. Only by those things.
So then what does Boggleheart tell him?
That is a good question.
As you're running, you feel this spell cast over you. This
Is there a save?
protection. No,
Oh, it's
this protection of against good and evil that is cast over you, and for a moment, you feel protected.
Is there any? Yeah, can I roll that?
Not immediately. You can save on your next attempt to do an action.
I mean, Bobbles is using the dash action repeatedly, so
Okay, go for it. Make a wisdom save.
that is a 23.
You pass. For a moment, your eyes go hazy, dark. And then, as you're running, it snaps, and the entire illusion of what you were seeing in your mind is broken as you're no longer drowning. You're no longer enamored by this creature. You are awake.
So I'm back to common sense.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Bobble. So the giant is chasing after Bobbles, correct?
The giant is chasing after all of you, yes.
Oh. Did Dwayne actually start running with us, or is he just kind of big chilling?
Is Dwayne being chilling?
Big chilling.
You know, I'm not sure. I
I
never
don't think
mentioned that I
Dwayne
was
ever
running.
followed. You kind of just stayed there. You're probably just like unnoticed right now.
I
He's
would
just
be
like,
okay with the
so,
story
how's your day
going
been?
that I was just like tripped and fell and saw a rock and have been laying on the ground staring at the rock.
Yeah, that works.
I have a low dexterity,
That,
so
that
I'm pretty
makes perfect
clumsy.
sense.
So, and there's forest surrounding the whole area, right?
Yes, except for the one way out, which is to the north.
Oh, I thought north was through the forest.
It is still through the forest, but there's a clearing through the forest.
Okay. Since Bobble worked in the coal mine, would you say he would have coal?
Most likely, yeah.
Bobbles is gonna try to catch the giant off guard and make a 180 underneath him. But before
Okay.
doing so, he will chuck. Well, actually, wait, no, he can light it on fire yet, so never mind. But yeah, he'll try to do a 180 on the giant.
Okay. So you turn as the giant is chasing you. Are you trying to do this as soon as the giant is right over you, or what is your plan?
Well, since I can't go in the forest, and Bubbles won't go in the forest, he's stuck there at the moment. And I suppose he'll wait for the giant to get around, say, 60 feet? Oh, not 60. 40 feet in his range? Or 30?
Okay.
How close is he now?
Right now he's about 30.
Okay. Bobbles will stop at the forest edge for around a split second, and then turn around whenever it hits 10.
Whenever he hits 10?
Whenever the giant hits 10, yes.
Okay. So first, he has his main attack has a reach of 20 feet. So as he's running, he's swinging his chain, and he's going to roll to hit you into something. Does an 18 hit?
Question, does it have to roll higher?
Oh, what do you mean?
Does it have to roll higher than AC? I have exactly...
Meet it to beat it,
Meets
or
it,
beat
beats it.
Okay, meets it, beats it. Okay, barely beats it.
Okay. So then you're going to take 16 damage.
Bludgeoning?
Yes.
I
So
shall
it's
take
halved.
8 instead. Yes.
And now, for this next turn, you are grappled. You can use your action to escape, I think.
I have advantage on escaping a 2 because I have squat nimbleness. What is happening to Paris, if I may ask? I am carrying him.
Paris, as you turn and stop, as you get hit by the chain, you're kind of knocked away, and so Paris is left where you were standing. Kind of tumbled to the ground.
I got a 17 to escape.
Alright, we're back into initiative, because now you're cornered between a giant and a bunch of creatures. And it's all dependent on who you want to fight.
A lot of things or one big thing?
The big thing may be our best bet.
You can see behind you. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna ask how far I would have gone at this point away from them. How many feet, if you could give me a rough number? I would just run in the direction away from the forest.
So you're just in the middle of the town?
No, I ran like out of town, the direction opposite of the forest. That was what I was attempting to do.
Well, so the forest is surrounding the town. There's just a path out that is kind of in a clearing. Are you running towards the path out?
Is where I would have been going.
Okay. As you run towards the path out,
lightning strike, the direction we went before.
the direction towards the lightning
south.
strike is south, which is where everybody else is.
I've confused myself. Sorry, I was just trying to run the direction away from the way we initially came in, well, without heading towards either mountain.
So you're heading south towards the lightning.
Yes,
which is also where the giant is, and where the creatures in the forest are.
So I'd be right. So I'd be near them because they were outrunning me, so they would have been catching up.
Yeah, sounds good. You're there.
Perfect.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I get to help. No, I'll let you guys talk now because you were trying to say something before I asked.
Okay, so now we're back into turn order for initiative.
Same initiative?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
So, where are we starting at in the initiative, though?
The bottom, because we never got to the last initiative person.
That's what I was wanting to make sure on.
So the one person who isn't with us, because they fell and started looking at a rock.
Yep.
So, like, how far apart are we?
Probably about 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
So not far at all.
Do I need to roll to see if I can, like, break my focus from the rock?
Yes, roll a charisma save.
Okay.
This rock is very charismatic.
I almost got a nat one.
Oh
No,
god.
I got a 18.
Okay. You break yourself free of the allure of the rock.
Ooh. Then I have to do something else. I guess I'm gonna look around and see if I can notice where everybody went.
Go for it. You see a group of black flamed demons approaching into the town from the west, and as you do, you also see ice begin to creep from the east into the town, almost like crawling across the ground. And you can feel the cold, brisk air from the Sawtooth Mountains to your east. You do see a giant, and below the giant, some small figures plotting the ground around it. Looks like you're friends.
I have an idea.
Tell me.
I want to pick up the rock that I was staring at and
Okay.
utter a prayer to the being that I worship and
Cool.
throw it as hard as I can at the giant, like right in the face.
Okay. Roll
Is
to
that an
hit
attack
with
roll?
just roll to hit with just your strength because you do not have proficiency with throwing rocks.
Okay.
mean-
So a strength save?
No, you're gonna roll and then add your strength modifier.
So strength
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 20.
Okay. You let's see. That does hit. You throw the rock.
It's
And it
absolutely
hits
straight,
him.
like straight at his face.
Yeah. I want you to roll 3d6 plus 6.
Okay.
Dwayne going for the killing blow already. Going to crush his head with a rock.
So you said 3d6 plus what?
Plus 6.
17.
You hit him in the back, and the rock crumbles against its hard skin, but it obviously left a welt. And he turns, and this giant's eyes burn into your eyes. And he begins swinging his chain a little bit faster.
Upon seeing the rock crumble, I stare back at the being. No, full
You will notice- you will
determination
no-
to avenge the rock.
You will notice that in his chain is Bronzo's character.
Huh?
You're grappled.
No, I escaped. Remember? I rolled.
I don't-
I rolled to escape.
I do not
You
remember
said-
hearing that, I'm sorry.
Okay, let me see. You said acrobatics, correct?
No, I said athletics.
You said athletics or acrobatics.
That's true. Fair enough.
I got
What'd you get?
17 on both rolls. I have advantage
Okay.
because of squat nimbleness.
Well, meets it, beats it. That was the escape DC. You barely slip out of the chain as he begins lifting it off the ground.
Nice.
So he started to lift, then you escaped. Nice.
Yes. All right. Who is next?
It would be
believe
top
that
of
would be-
initiative.
It would be top of initiative. That's Parth.
Give me just 1 second, and then I'll be able to take care of my turn.
You have 1 second.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for giving me that 1 second. Alright, so, based upon what I figured out in that 1 second of time, I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on the giant. Okay, cool. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. So that's bonus action.
Yep.
Action. I'm going to shoot a drow poison bolt out of my crossbow.
I
Okay.
remember this.
That is a... You gotta be kidding. 13 to hit. I miss. Again.
It does miss. It goes right next to its head.
What class are you, Parth?
Ranger. I'm not able to do anything until I make an actual hit, though.
Doesn't Ranger get extra attack?
He
I'm multi-class.
Oh,
Right.
it's multi-class.
Stupid. Okay, that's why. Okay, never mind then. Sorry.
You're fine.
You can hear the giant begin insulting you in giant.
Alright, you talk with your mom with that voice.
My mom's dead.
Cry about
Oh,
Fuck you. He just throws his chain at you. Who's next?
Alexander.
Yes.
That goes to Bronzer. I was just gonna ask if I made out anything that the flaming things screeched, because I know Abyssal.
No, because they don't speak Abyssal.
Okay. Then it goes to your turn, Bronzer, I believe.
do I see where the dart landed?
Or the dart?
Yeah, like the bolt.
Oh. It landed in a house about 3 blocks in distance up in the town.
Damn. Okay, too far for me to get. And the giant has his back turned, correct?
No, it turned its head to look at him, but its back is not turned, no.
But is still looking away.
Yes.
Noted. How tall is this thing again?
It is a huge creature.
So 25 feet?
I think so.
That's only twice as tall.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I ain't, and since I'm probably around his, I'll be looking at his butt now, wouldn't I? I'll take a swing
You're looking
at
his front.
Oh well, even worse.
It has its head turned.
I hit it in the nuts
Okay, roll the hit.
with a war pick.
Oh.
Okay, 19 on first hit,
Okay.
23 on second hit. Do they hit?
Both of those hit, yes.
Okay, first one, 12 damage,
Okay.
and next one 9 damage. On three.
Nice. So you swing your pickaxe, you hit him once in the balls, it goes in, stabs in, you take it out and you stab him in the second ball, and he screams. You can audibly hear this giant's horrid discomfort. He's going to use a reaction called Furious Defense, where you stabbed him in the balls, he raises his arms and slams his arms and the chain down into the ground where you're standing.
I presume a dex save?
Nope. This is a to hit because it's a melee weapon attack. Does a 19 hit? 19 hits.
Yeah, it does. Even if he doesn't die, he will never pass on his genes.
You take 22 damage as he slams his fists and the chain into your body.
Make that 11 and call it a day.
How painful is being smited?
Yes.
Depends on being smited. I don't know.
Like, how much does it hurt?
Very.
Good to know.
Okay, who's next?
That's me with an 18 for initiative.
Go for it, boss.
All right. I'll move up to the giant as well. Then I will swing at its balls with my glaive.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. I will use a second level smite.
Mother, shut up,
Release the
Josuke!
damage. All right. 1, 2, 3. Roll. That is a grand total of 19 damage, 11 of that being radiant, 8 of that being slash.
So you
Magical.
hear as his balls make the Taco Bell sound. You can hear it ringing, and he screams. He is in so much pain. As
So
you can
I have extra
feel,
attack.
yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
All right, I will use a first level smite.
With what?
My +1 glaive.
Okay.
I have extra attack. Roll. Alright, that is 9 radiant and 6 slashing.
Okay.
Is it still alive? Because if so, I have Polar Master, so I get a bonus action attack.
It is still alive, and it is
Alright,
it is in a lot of pain.
So I get a bonus action swing with the back of my glaive.
Yep.
Alright, so I will roll to hit first, of course.
His testicles are gone, dude.
No, I got it now! Why?
You hit yourself in the testicle. With your own smite.
If I didn't, I could have made an 18.
You hit yourself in the balls with your own smite. Roll your own
The back of
damage.
Okay. The back of my glaive, I go to swing it. I instead hit. Okay. That is. Okay. I'll roll the full damage. I might kill myself here straight out. How much damage is this?
Too much.
Oh, I dealt 7 damage to myself. Oh, that could have been so much worse.
Plus smite.
Alright,
Don't forget smite in your testicle bongs.
that was included.
Very good.
Does extra attack trigger when I take any attack or not?
No. Because you
Okay.
dealt that attack.
Gotcha.
It is the giant is very upset at its testicles being destroyed. And sadly it is its turn.
Oh, I'm at 6 health.
It was nice knowing y'all.
So
Yeah,
the giant
always. It's fine.
the giant will reach its hand into the ground, grip into what is below the surface, and lift up. Jack, you feel as if you're literally being lifted with this rock, as he lifts up a rock from under your feet and brings you up to eye level.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Would you like to take this opportunity to not be on the rock anymore?
I'm wondering, when he does this, would this proc my Polar Master when he comes into my reach? I get an opportunity attack or not?
No, because he's holding you at arm's length. So you're still 20 feet away from him.
20 feet long arms? Damn.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Alright. I will use this opportunity to... Oh, how high am I?
He's 25 feet tall, so 20 feet up.
So I'm 20 feet up right now?
Yeah,
Aim for the
It
eye.
would be 2d6 fall damage, right?
I think so.
Oh yeah, you'd certainly go out if you were to drop.
I faint either way, so I take this opportunity to stare him dead in the eye, making the most serious face I can.
And that's why your mama dead.
He takes the rock as you spend too much time thinking and throws it into a mountain.
How much damage?
So
Tell me what to
that's
roll. How much?
I don't think you're coming back from that one.
so does a
Dex save?
27 hit?
Oh, 27 has to hit, yeah. Damn.
Okay. That's 3d6 plus 6 damage.
Oh, 3d6 plus 6? I faint, but
yeah.
it doesn't kill me outright.
Okay. So you are slammed into this mountain by a rock as you're crushed, and the rock kind of crumbles over you as its full pressure is put onto your body, and you fall unconscious as your wounds overwhelm you. For those still in the fight, you begin to see the green-clad person running towards the mountain where he's at. All right. As that's happening, we're actually... This is technically Gondrin's initiative now. Gondrin runs to Jack and does like a slide heal, and then takes out something from a chest vest that he has hidden under his cloak. He takes it out and unwraps it, and it looks like a type of gauze, and he wraps it around your chest, where most of the damage seems to have been dealt. Having done this, you receive... If you'll give me just one moment, I need to remember something. 3d6. You receive 20 hit points back.
Hey guys.
20? Damn.
Yeah.
Am I back up, or am I still unconscious?
You're back up, but it's very groggily. You feel like your arm has been broken.
I only need one arm. Which arm? Is it the flaming one or the non-flaming one?
It's the non-flaming one that's
out?
broken. The flames on your arm are not out.
Yes. Okay. How far was I thrown, giant?
About 60 feet. No, about 120 feet, sorry.
Okay. So I'll have to dash. Damn. I have a javelin. Never mind. Okay. It's not my turn, though, so...
No, it's not. Last in the turn initiative, go!
Come on out, Dwayne.
Dwayne, it's your time.
I'm thinking.
Okay, I'm gonna go get water.
Thinking is not the D&D game.
I mean, it depends on how you're playing.
Fair.
I don't really, unless I throw another rock, I don't have any range. I basically just sprint over there. You know, I think I will just. Okay, actually. And where's my movement? I don't remember how much movement I have. And I can figure that out later. How far away did you say I was? Like 60 feet or something?
About 60 feet, yeah.
So I want to use all of my movement to get over there without using a dash action.
Okay.
I'm guessing my movement is like 30 feet, but I don't remember where it is on my character sheet. So I'm somewhere in between.
Okay.
And then, because it worked so well last time, I want to throw another rock as hard as I can at the giant.
Go for it.
Cool. It's an 18.
Okay. That hits, but he's gonna throw it back.
It hits, but he's going to throw it back.
It hits him. Roll your
Alright.
damage.
Okay, still 3d6.
Yep.
And then plus
Yep.
6. 23.
It roars as you hit him again with a rock, and he turns around and grabs it and prepares to throw it at you.
Does that use as a reaction though?
It does use his reaction.
Alright, just double checking.
He is
Can I
going
use a
to
reaction?
he's going to throw it at you.
Can I attempt to dodge it?
Why? How are you going to do that?
Fair point. Instead, I will open my arms wide.
Oh my god.
Come back.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes. Yes, it
Okay.
does.
And Urkus try to catch
know
the
why I had
rock
to
so we
look
can
at
throw
that.
it back on his next turn.
I mean, I would, but my dex is 8.
You
So I
take
have a
ni-
minus
you
1.
take 19 damage as the rock collides into your chest.
Oof. Can I catch it
Dang,
after
bro.
it hits me?
Buddy.
You can try. Roll an athletics check.
15.
You slide to a stop with the rock in your arms.
Yes. I'm going to give it a hug to end my turn.
I forgive you.
So, top of the initiative order, Part.
Hearth.
I will try and be quick about this because I don't know how much time I got. Bonus action, Slayer's Prey, the Giant.
Got it.
Action, Poison Bolt at the Giant.
Got it.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Perfect. That is awesome. Make him make a Constitution save.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay, he succeeds on that. But he's still going to take a lot of damage because I'm also going to do Favored Foe.
Okay.
So that's 4 from Favored Foe. That is...
Yep.
4 from Slayer's Prey.
Okay.
That is 2 from Hunter's Mark. And that is 12 from Crossbow.
Very cool. You see the giant as this arrow hits into his chest. The poison begins to seep through the skin. You can almost see it traveling through his body. And he falls to his knees. Almost choking on sputum as you see foam begin coming through its mouth. And it begins to fall forward and slam onto the ground.
Is there blood?
Yes.
If it bleeds, That means we can kill it. End of turn.
You begin to hear the creatures. You begin to hear the creatures behind you laugh. Almost like hyenas, but more heinous, more human, but wrong. You hear something from above. Almost like the sound of trumpets.
Hmm. Do y'all hear that too?
At this point, can I run back to the party?
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you, Bronzo.
No, that's fine. Do y'all hear that too, or is that just me?
No, I heard it. It's concerning.
You hear something from the sky. It almost looks like a sun descending towards you.
No.
Massive wings flapping and descending. You see in the sky
When I make it
twisting. You see in the sky twisting forms of wheels around a burning fire that looks like the sun itself. Surrounding it are 6 wings outstretched, sending itself down from the heavens unto the earth.
Why are we fighting a biblically accurate angel?
So, when I make it back to the party, I'll just like kind of try to say quietly, should I throw a javelin at it?
I guess we can take our leave, I hope. As Bobbles slowly steps towards the clearing that he saw before, like shimmying along.
The creature gazes at you, and immediately through all of your brains, there comes this message, this voice. You shall not leave. It is against the will of Soul. You see as the air around you shifts and warbles, as the ground beneath your feet changes and shifts, and all of a sudden, you stand in a wide open field.
What was the name of the cult?
The cult of Artemis sent you there.
What's an Artemis?
An Artemis is a name for the moon.
Okay.
I cannot let you leave, children. But I have brought you here to this peaceful area for your last breaths.
We prefer Artemis to Sol, actually. We don't really worship that dude. Can we just go back to them?
As soon as you say that, you appear to have made this creature violently upset.
Well, hold on. I never said I worshipped him, but
Sorry, continue.
I never said never worshipped him. We were just hired to check out what was going on. More of a coinky-dink.
Did I say worship? I thought I said we prefer.
Oh.
This creature forms out, and its wheels begin to spread before a bright beam of light blasts upon you. Roll a dexterity saving throw. Who all is standing next to Jack?
I mean, Jack came back, so I said he was more by himself, a few feet away.
Yeah.
But
So they're a few feet away from me. No one's standing right next to me.
Okay.
But I got a dirty 20 on this save.
So the DC was 23.
Oh. I physically cannot make that. I have a +1 deck.
Very sad day. I need you to roll. Here, I'll roll it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I trust you wholeheartedly.
You should.
You know exactly how much health I have.
Holy shit.
Do I die?
So you feel as flame eviscerates your skin before pure radiant energy almost melts the cells inside your chest. You feel as your entire body deforms into a massless blob. You take 31 damage as this creature
Ow.
blasts you with a searing burst of energy.
I just take the beam. The beam ends. I'm just standing there like, well, that hurts. As I then fall into a pile of ash.
You don't fall into a pile of ash. You become a sort of blob, full of cancer, basically.
Okay. That makes some sense.
Flesh of
Yeah.
blob. Do not disgrace soul by saying such things, child.
Am I close enough to run over to him?
Run over to who?
Me.
I don't remember your name. Your character
I mean,
name.
Jack.
You can.
Jack Sillington. Can I use Revivify on him?
What are the rules of Revivify?
Touch a creature that has died within the last minute and returns to life with 1 hit point. Can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts.
Seeing as how, I mean, yeah, sure, you can try that.
I'm gonna try it.
Wait, can I just come back to life as the blob? Can I just be like a conscious blob of cancer?
okay, slow down, Deadpool.
As you do, you begin your incantation around the body, and the angel turns and chimes and says, "Witchcraft in my holy area." And then it casts the spell counterspell. Your Revivify dissipates.
He's a cleric, though. Which god do you worship, might I ask?
The one of rocks.
Are we
So-
gonna have?
Okay, then never
Are
mind.
we gonna have the
I was-
biblically accurate angel fist fight the rock?
That would
fist
be
fight-
awesome.
When he cancels my spell, I'm going to throw another rock at him.
Call upon your throw a rock at him.
And I
You
wanna
call upon
my
your deity as you
doing so.
throw the rock.
Yep.
You call upon your deity as you throw the rock at the biblically accurate angel.
Man, I got a 5.
You miss, and you honestly were on the right track to hit him square on in the center, right? But as you miss, you don't even recognize that you miss before you see that the angel is gone, and you feel a searing heat from behind you.
Shindeya.
You see as this wheel creature summons a radiant great sword in front of it, and you see it stab it.
Religion check.
Sorry?
Can he make a religion check to see if his god can save his life?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay. I got a 10.
You're fucked.
The dice are not on my side.
The god of rocks does not spare your life.
The click clacky number rocks are not on my side.
So does
Oh, goodbye, Dwayne.
so he rolled a 5, but it's a plus 15, so does a 20 hit?
Nah.
I think it does.
We have any normal spellcasters that can like cast shield or shield of faith or something on him to save his life?
Nah, bro, I'm a barbarian. I got thaumaturgy, and you're lucky if I even got that.
I have resistance.
You get
Damn.
get stabbed into your back, and you feel as the blade pierces through your spine and through your ribs, almost like butter, with ease. And you feel it stab through. You feel the pain, and then you feel as the sword emits this energy through your body that eviscerates all living matter until all that's left is a blob like your friend. It deals 22 plus 27 damage. So that's 49 damage.
That's the entirety of my health pool. Like I have 48 hit points total max. I've already taken damage.
Damn.
Okay.
We have 2 blobs.
Look, I'm not looking for any beef, and I doubt my friend over here, as he like nods his head toward Fadis. I doubt my friend over here is looking for any either.
You
As
have
a
entered
blob,
into.
can I approach the nearest rock?
You are laying on a rock
Yes.
because the angel of the sun knows that you enjoy rocks. I cannot allow you to leave Pandora alive, child. It is against the will of Soul.
May I ask why? Or like, why doesn't Soul want us to leave?
Because Pandora is a cursed place. All those who enter it must die.
Oh crap.
Always
So,
remember
okay.
this, friend. If you have been sent by the Church of Soul, know that you've been sent to your death. You will feed the sun.
Can I roll persuasion? Just say pretty please.
Sure.
Oh, so close. Okay, 16.
That's almost its charisma modifier.
Damn. Look, really, I just want to go home, back to my family.
The only way that I can allow either of you to leave is if only one of you leaves.
Shit.
If I have
She's
any more
reaching out,
interference, if I have any more interference with this, I will have to take both of your lives.
Bobbles looks over to Felice.
I think Parth is AFK.
Oh, damn.
He is right now.
Oh, well, crap. Should I wait or?
Go ahead and just send him a message, and then if he doesn't respond, then
So I do gotta ask, was Soul expecting us to kill the giant?
yes.
Okay.
You have to understand that Pandora is a hellscape. There has only been one person who has ever escaped Pandora, and that was because everything thought he was dead.
Fair enough. Hmm. I sent him a message.
Okay. So now that you guys are at the end of the one shot, do you want to know what the things in the forest were?
Sure.
Challenge level 14 monster.
Oh,
It was
Skinwalker.
yeah, it was a skinwalker.
I have that stat block.
I've
knew
heard
it.
of those before, but I don't know.
It's a medium monstrosity. It has an armor class of 16 and 150 hit points. It has a speed of 60 feet.
It's
It
pretty
has
bad.
it has a plus 10 on perception, survival, and a plus 5 on nature. It has damage resistances to necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from magical weapons, and damage immunities from poison, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered. It also is immune to charmed, exhaustion, frightened, or poison. It has 120
Alright, sorry
vision
guys,
of
I gotta go.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
It was
Adios.
nice playing with Jerican. Oh, Jep texted back. Sorry, man. Relationship happening. Okay.
What happened?
He's just busy right now.
Okay.
How about we flip a coin, see who actually makes it out.
Oh, but
Go for it.
I'm back for just a second.
Hello.
Okay.
Real quick. The creature of soul has stated that one of you must die, and if it intervenes, then it will have to kill both of you.
One of who?
One of either you or Bronzo's character.
I was willing to flip a coin for it.
I'd like to ask, for what reason must one of us die?
The will of soul dictates that no one must leave Pandora alive. I am a gracious manifestation of soul.
So, the will of soul is that no one leave alive. And you're being gracious by disobeying.
Disobeying is not a term I would use lightly.
I'm only using that term because it is the only one that I can think of with my simple mind.
I am allowing you to leave, knowing that you will not leave the forest alive.
If we will not be able to leave alive one way or the other, then where is the grace? You must understand
That you
what I
will
mean
not be
by
turned
that.
into these. The grace is in that you will not be turned into these creatures as the soul commits. The angel motions towards the cancerous bodies lying on the ground. In a perpetual state of undying, only following the will of soul, in devouring everything in its path.
Only one of us can leave here, and even if we do leave here, our odds are basically 0 on getting out.
If one of you kills the other, then that person will also be spared. Because neither of you will
19 for
become
sleight of
those
hand.
creatures. To do what?
To quick draw.
Okay, try it.
He's quick drawing his crossbow. Not at the person who's speaking. He's wanting to get out alive.
Okay.
So he's going to do as he is told to do. Many apologies. But if it's the will of soul, then you gotta do what the will of soul says. 26 to hit.
Hot damn.
Damn, that does it. What's the damage?
It's a poison bolt. I'm going to use
thing with the
favorite
dwarf.
foe and Slayer's Prey. And have you taken any damage?
Yes, I've taken quite a bit.
Alright, let me check and make sure. Alright, never mind. It's all good. Okay, so D6. Only 1 from that. 2 from favorite foe. Need you to make a constitution save.
Alright, I'll do that with advantage since I'm a
9.
dwarf. I assume a 24 will pass,
24 will
but
pass.
I also got a 28. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the shot that he takes right towards your leg.
How
Then
much
he-
damage in total?
Let me add them all up again. 9 plus 2 plus 1. I forgot to add the
And how much
hunter's
of that is
mark, which had
piercing?
been persisting. 2. So 14 total.
14 piercing?
14. Well, let me go through. 9 of it is
If it's
piercing.
9 is piercing. Got it.
2 bludgeoning.
2 bludgeoning. Okay, it's still half.
1 of just damage.
Alright, just damage.
And then 2
So
more
11
just
in
damage.
total. Okay, so that'll be 10 plus 3, 10 base, divided in half, or so 8 in total. You hit Bobbles with a shot. They went in, don't get me wrong, but it didn't hit anything vital.
Yeah, like I said, aim for the leg.
Yeah.
And then he's going to reload and aim it at the head. We don't want to have to do this.
You get 2 attacks?
No, that's his like end of turn thing. Just like he's getting ready for the next round. It's not an actual action to reload. It's just I can't attack.
Oh. Okay, free action.
Yeah, it's the passive thing of reloading between turns.
Bubbles will say, "You slimy little," and will get his war pick. How close are you?
I have no idea how close I am. How close have we been this entire time?
We were pretty close if I remember, but That is Alexander's call.
You guys have been pretty close. You're just hanging out. You guys are pretty close.
10 feet.
Okay.
10 feet's unfair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
10
sounds
feet.
good.
Alright.
13 on the first hit.
Miss.
14 on the second hit. Do either of those hit?
Miss.
Dang. Let's see if there's anything I can do for bonus action. And there is not that I can see. So I guess for a bonus action, I'll go point blank, 1 foot away. Disadvantage on range attacks.
Alright. I drop my crossbow and pull out my rapier and dagger of venom.
Sweet.
I'm gonna slash with the rapier. Natural 20. So, for natural 20, roll crit damage. 15 magical attack. So, does that reduce magical? Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing?
It doesn't specify. It just says
so it would
bludgeoning,
reduce it
piercing,
then.
slashing. Okay. So divide in half. That'd be 7.
Alright. 2 weapon fighting. Oh, hold on. So that's also a d4 added to that. 3 extra damage from that. Another d6, so 4 extra damage from that.
You were not kidding when you said min-max.
He goes for the kill. He's a mercenary. All
Fair.
right. And then Dagger of Venom. 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Alright. How rough are you looking right now?
It looks pretty beat up, but it looks like it was mostly from crushing, not stabbing. Or slashing.
Yeah.
How rough are you looking?
Not bad. Looking pretty decent.
That 1. And 2. Damn. Yeah, Bobbles keeps on swinging and missing.
Dagger of Venom. Misses. Rapier. Also misses. Bobbles is going ham wild and it's throwing him off.
21 to hit. I assume that hits.
That one hits.
Hallelujah. And a 17.
Miss.
Damn. What's your AC?
I can't reveal that. We're fighting.
Well, I mean, Alex is going to make a difference in the rolls.
I know. But I'd rather say yes or
Okay.
no.
Fair enough. First one, 12 piercing damage. Second one, 9 piercing damage.
Oh, second one. You only hit me with 1 attack.
Yeah, I get 2 attacks.
Yeah, you rolled a 21.
Oh, wait, no,
and then
never mind.
17.
My bad.
12
My
for
bad.
that 1 hit.
Yeah, 12 for the 1 hit. Apologies.
You're good.
I mean,
Rapier. Miss. Dagger of Venom. 24 to hit.
it hits. Sorry, if you want to speed this up, we can. I'm honestly down with doing a coin flip, but
9 piercing. 10 poison.
So 4 piercing, 5 poison, 9
You,
total.
you don't reduce poison, do you?
I'm a dwarf.
Resistance to poison?
Yep.
Ignored. Poisoner feat.
Poisoner feet? Okay.
Ignore it.
9.
Love that thing. So, full 10.
Okay.
Slayer's
take
Prey,
that
so
down to
another
5.
3.
Another 3.
And another 3
Haste
from favorite
damage?
foe. Just standard damage.
So 6 in total standard damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't have a specific type?
Nope. It's just extra
Okay.
damage.
Alrighty. Alright, 13 doesn't hit. And neither does an 11. Alright. Your turn.
How badly are you looking right now?
How badly are you looking right now?
I've looked better. But I ain't looking too bad
Bobbles. Bobbles is on his last leg. Alright, your go.
Yep. Faris is going to grab his dagger and then just throw it on the ground. It's not worth the fight. Wouldn't make it out of here even if I tried. You at least stand a chance.
He at least got a healing potion.
Yeah. And he starts taking off parts of his gear and handing it over. So you're getting rapiers and daggers and vials of poison, bolts, all that
I
stuff.
may take the potion, but
This is a fair compromise.
Well,
It is clear who has won, but it is also clear who has decided to have humility on the other.
there are some times where survival is not about being the man who can deal the most blows to your enemy. It's not the one who can endure. He has the grit for it. He'll make it out alive. I wouldn't.
Good. You see a bright, blinding flash of light as everything is almost blinding, and as it fades, you begin to see the ceiling of your bedrooms at your homes.
Bubbles goes to check to see what time of day it is.
It is 7 o'clock in the morning.
Breakfast time.
Faris is
And he
going to
pinches
look and see
himself?
if he's injured at all.
He is not. However, those who are turned into blobs will notice that they have a small growth between their index finger and their thumb. And every time you close your eyes, you seem to see a dim shadow of a face staring back at you. Alright, that's the end. How's it going, y'all?
That's good, but I gotta go now. I was able to swing back just in time to be able to do that combat.
Sounds good, brother.
I had to swing back just to be able to be like, Alright, I'm told that it's a fight to the death. I just quick draw.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair. Fair and reasonable.
He's just like, okay, fine. If one of us has to die, it's not me. Proceeds to use his entire arsenal. Like, you run up, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get close range. Then he can't use his poison darts. It's like, you're right. I use my poison knife.
That was a smart move, bro.
I have this character set up to be just a poison dude. And your resistance to
Okay.
poison was going to mean nothing in the end. Because even if you had immunity, I'm a blood hunter, so then I can ignore immunities.
Dang.
Like,
You
I'm
really went off.
all
for
out for the
poison, didn't
poison.
you?
Well, gotta go. Fun time.